Coming up on Exploring St. Ben's, a North Center neighborhood.
Who doesn't love Trader Joe's, right? Albeit expensive. Hello, YouTube world. I am Anant Deoras, AD, a local EXP Chicago realtor, and through my The Chicago Life YouTube channel, I provide ground level expertise, something that Redfin or Zillow can't provide, describing Chicago's neighborhoods and real estate. We are in, folks, the unofficial neighborhood within the North Center community that is St. Ben's. St. Ben's unofficial boundaries are to the east Damon, to the north Irving Park, to the south Addison, and to the west Western. So let's talk transportation like I like to do with these type of neighborhood, or in this case unofficial neighborhood videos. As far as transit in the train, you have Addison and Irving Park would be your best options. Addison on the south, Irving on the north. They're just east of Damon, so just outside of these boundaries of St. Ben's. So those would be Brown Line stops, right? For bus options, you have the 49th bus on Western, the 80th bus on Irving. On the southern portion, you have Addison. And of course, you have Damon, which I've already highlighted in the previous, that's the 50th bus. So each boundary has bus routes for your convenience. So bus and transit for this video is perfect for you if you want to live in St. Ben's. You gotta have convenience, right? And you gotta have convenience in having a drink with pals, and you also have to have convenience for getting your shopping done, specifically grocery shopping. So let's start with the drink options. A fire-centric bar on Grace and Levitt is what I'm going to highlight. Great watering hole for you to kick back with friends, with family. Check out G&L Tavern. That's Grace and Levitt. The initials kind of give it away. So stop by there for a drink in St. Ben's. And of course, for grocery shopping, who doesn't love Trader Joe's, right? Albeit expensive. But there is a Trader Joe's, again, just east of Damon on Lincoln. It is in North Center. Because as I've been explaining here, St. Ben's, the unofficial neighborhood, is actually within the North Center community. So Trader Joe's would be your best bet. If you go a little north of there, you have a Jewel, right? So you've got Trader Joe's, you've got G&L for two options for convenience in St. Ben's. So what can you do, things to do in St. Ben's? Well, actually just east, I mentioned transportation is just east. It just so happens when I'm releasing this video, there's a great, one of the first festivals of the summer here in 2023, May Festivari. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's brought to you by Dovetail and Beguile Brewers. And it's for a really good cause. Friendship Center, helping folks stock up their pantries if they have food insecurities. So it's only a $5 donation, so please, obviously, right, when you're probably gonna watch this video, it's already happened, but it's annual, because it also celebrates Dovetail's 7th anniversary. We haven't had it because of COVID, but now every year in May, expect this May Festivari event. I just happened to shoot there. There's food. Just what is so awesome about summer in Chicago, the fest season starts. Of course, that's a one-off. Outside of that, just for a regular family night, or maybe you have a date night, or even if you're solo, go over to Pat's Pizza on Western. It's a bellwether, been there since 1955. After you enjoy some pizza, head across the street and go over to Waveland Bowl. Bowling and pizza, you can't beat that combination. Those are just a couple of things to do in St. Ben's. Real estate time in the St. Ben's neighborhood. So I have a method to my madness, good folks. And there's a reason why I provide 3 different types, because Chicago, what makes it, if I say it 100 times, I'm going to say it 1,000 times, what makes Chicago and its neighborhood so super unique is a diversity in the specific housing styles, right? So first up here, condos, right? There were a significant amount of condos, and probably one of your best bets as far as price-wise. 408 $408,000 median price. Now that was up 17% year over year. Really strong metric, and I mentioned it in my previous Hamlin Park video, list to contract up 86%. Taking a little bit longer, which is a good news for buyers in general. Now remember, this is a snapshot, folks. I provide a market snapshot. If you're watching this 2 years from now, right now it's 2023, this could obviously change. Reach out if you have questions. Listings, new listings, supply up 42% year over year. Now, single family homes, we have that's not a mistake, 2.031 million, up 37%. It is very pricey, very popular neighborhood. We have a lot of families in the neighborhood, and so that demand has been driving up pricing. 14 days list to contract, up 133%. New listings down 31%. And finally, 2 to 4 unit. That's what makes it super, super unique. It's very, very rare. There's not really even in Chicagoland. It's not exclusive to Chicago, but there's a lot of these 2 to 4 unit, probably your best bet, where you can buy the building, live in one of the units, and then rent out the other units in the building. Better price point, $795, up 5.2. You see here new listings is up also, so there's a little bit more supply, and list to contract here at 13 days. So this is market. So this has been the St. Ben's, exploring St. Ben's, a wonderful neighborhood of North Center Chicago, with the school being here, the wonderful neighborhood. It is something that you should consider specifically for the school, and of course the wonderful transportation. I am Anant Deoras, AD with eXp Realty. Watch a couple more videos on my channel. Reach out if you have any questions. I can't wait to help you on your next transaction.